Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, hello, welcome. This is Essential Patience and I Am Patience. And this is hopefully a very short video, at least for tonight. So if you can't tell, I am filming it at night. Can you believe it? This is the second time I'm doing it, and I didn't know I was gonna have to do it so quickly. But here we are. So let's get straight into it because I'm preparing to go to bed and go to church tomorrow morning. If you are new to this channel, remember to subscribe. Or if you're not subscribed and you're a watcher, subscribe, like this video, and ring the notification bell because I'll be posting several more videos in the future and you don't want to miss it. But today I'm going to talk about my silk press. So I clearly got a silk press, and it's fighting the humidity out here. Not to mention it's been raining. Not a good thing, but it's very recent. I got it yesterday or 2 days ago. The most important thing is to try and protect it so it can last as long as possible. Typically I can make my silk presses last 2+ weeks. So I think the longest I did it was a month, and the shortest was 3 weeks. So 3+ weeks. It works for me because I'm able to protect it well at night, and that's really important to do when you're paying over $120. And I think the most I ever paid was like $160 for a silk press. Protect your investments and make it last as long as possible. So I'm going to show you my very extra way of protecting it when I go to bed and when I'm taking a shower. I think the more extra part is when I take a shower, because I'm about to do it before I go to bed, and I'll do it in the morning. But it's very important that you don't get any water, any amount, not even the tiniest bit, into your hair. And I've actually never had an accident happen. It might be extra, but it works. First thing I do is to take, I have so many things here, a band. This is courtesy of my friend from college. She gave this to me my very first silk press. I'm glad she did. I actually have 2 of them. She gave both of them to me. I have a pink one, and I use them. I take this and I'm gonna put it around my hair, and this is protect my hair and the perimeters of my hair in the shower. And while I'm doing my skincare, it's gonna be like hair care, but obviously there's nothing to do in terms of adding products or anything. I'm just gonna pull it up here, and this just elevates my hair a little bit, and as you can see, the perimeters are protected. And I keep this on all night. It's not suffocating or anything. You can go to bed in it and you'll be totally fine. I sleep in it. And after you have this, the second layer of protection is with a scarf. Yay. I like to use a scarf just to lay it in the way that I want it to continue to be. I've never been able to wrap it, but it's even hard to catch it this way, much less wrapping it. I've tried so many different methods of wrapping, and I'm almost never successful. And that's like the hardest part, but actually getting the scarf around the wrapped hair. Such a lot of work, and I just find this to be much easier, and I have to spend so much time doing that. So there we have it. You see the length, it's covered up everything. I'm just gonna leave it this way. Next layer is a bonnet. You're just gonna take the bonnet and put it around your head. This is the extra large bonnet that I have. You can use a smaller bonnet in a silk press. I can, at least, because my hair is obviously straightened and it's less now versus in its natural state. I do this literally every single night that I have this on. It's not uncomfortable at all, considering it's no winter time. It's not hot either. Get this around and tie it the way you want to. Okay, you just want to make sure the parameters of your hair is all tucked in, not a single piece left out, no hair left behind. And so this is how I sleep, actually. So I don't think there's anything really extra about this. If you're wrapping your hair, you're still going to do, I think the only difference would probably be the extra protection around the perimeters, but that's just to make sure that no water gets past it when I'm doing my skincare tonight, as well as in the morning time. I just want to make sure it's extra protected. Now here's where it gets extra when I'm about to get into the shower, which I am. So let's start with the first thing. Because this is long and hanging, I'm going to take a second bonnet and put it on. This just makes sure that, especially when I get out of the shower and I'm about to take my cap off, it's covered. Like, it brings everything up, just raises it. So I'm not going to sleep in this bonnet. I'm obviously going to take it off after I take a shower. But I like to do this just so that everything is raised. Then I put a plastic cap over the top of this. Now, prior to having a big cap, a couple of years ago before this, I would have put a first cap over my first bonnet and then a second cap of my second bonnet before getting in there. But since I have gotten this big cap, I'm just gonna put this on this. So you might be wondering, why would you put a plastic cap before you put this one on? And maybe it's not needed for you, but for me, I know when I get a shower and then I take this one off, I don't want the bonnet to mistakenly like touch water, or maybe you're taking it off and there's some water that just sprays on your bonnet. No matter how gentle you are, you know, sometimes you're rushing, you're in a hurry, you don't really think too deeply about it. So I just want to make sure that this plastic cap catches any water. If anything tries to seep in, it shouldn't get past this layer. So this is just an extra layer of plastic protection. Obviously the water will bounce off versus my bonnet. I'm not sure the water will do that. I mean, it will do that for a while, but after a while it will still penetrate. So this is the next layer that I'm going to put over my head. It's an extra large cap. It's really good, especially for my natural hair. It has a lot of space in it and there's no need to get multiple, and you just adjust it to it. I can just do the normal one, obviously, but if you needed extra tightness, which sometimes I feel like I do, especially with my silk press, I just take it in all the way. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to make sure that it is as tight around the parameters of my hair and no hair at the back is showing. So let me turn around so you can see. Of course the little nape will be there, but just pull it down and then pull the cap down, and that's it. Typically the water splashed it, but you can't really see much. And that's what I like to do. This is how I like to protect my hair. So I just wanted to show you that. Hopefully I would remember to film in the morning to see how my silk press has been protected against me sleeping and definitely me going into the shower. Make sure you take the extra steps needed to protect your silk press, especially if you're gonna pay that much money for it. But even if you don't, just because I only do a silk press once a year, I want to make it last at least a few weeks so I can enjoy my hair and get a break from my natural hair. Remember the last time it took over 25 minutes to band it? I mean, I did have to finger detangle first. This one I didn't have to. I've only had it in for a couple of days, so there's no need for me to go through with a comb. I would wait for at least a week before I start putting any type of comb in it. Not to mention I have curls, but my hair doesn't hold curls well, so it'll probably fall out in the next week and I'll start combing it. So that's it. See you in the morning. Hello everybody, it's the next day and I really need to do this quick because I'm on my way to church. We're having a Christmas convention and I need to be on my way. So as you can see, I am ready and I take out my hair as the last thing because I don't want to get it messed up. And I just want to make sure that nothing happens to it as I'm already getting dressed. Here it is. I'm just gonna take it off all at once. So I'm just gonna take it. Okay. This is it. As I said, my hair has been really trying to resist the humidity. So this is gonna be it and nothing much to do. I'll take a comb and just try and use the back. Let me see a little bit of front. Try not to comb it all the way through because I don't want the curls to leave. As you can see, the curls are being preserved. It doesn't hold curls the best. After a few days, it should fall out, but as long as it's there, I want to make sure I preserve it. That's it. Nothing too complicated. That's what works best for me because I don't know how to wrap hair. And I keep the part because I am trying not to do a straight part. Sometimes I would take this and maybe do like a little bit up and then the rest down. But today and for probably the next week, I'm gonna keep this style, and then when the week is over, who knows, I'll change it up a little bit. But I'm pretty simple on this one, and I try to do as much to maintain it, but I try not to also do too much. This is it. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video with somebody who you think could be helpful to. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.